have 3 fish finders on here now with the new Garmin that I'm installing. That's $600 to $900 that I'm saving myself by installing this. So this video will be a how-to, and it might not be exactly perfect professional. I try to keep my stuff pretty professional, but I would love to save y'all some money, because it's expensive. A lot of things are expensive nowadays. What's up, y'all? Steven here with Hunt and Hook Excursions, and in this video I'm going to show you how to install a fish finder with side imaging. I've got the Garmin EcoMap UHD 93sv. Come with a 54 transducer. I've got the 56 transducer to put on it as well. So I'm going to put the 56 on. I'll show you a little bit of comparison between the two. If you want to see the visual differences on the actual fish finder, there's several videos out there for that. I'll show you the physical differences that I notice between the two. So we're going to get it installed, get it on the boat, move my Lowrance hook reveal up to the front. That's the main reason I bought the Garmin, is so I could have it at the console and have the hook reveal at the front of the boat for like Lincoln Lake and when I'm trolling and things. So we're gonna get started on that. Y'all stay tuned. If you haven't already, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and hit the bell notification. Remember, at 100 subscribers, we're gonna do a giveaway you're not gonna wanna miss. So stay tuned. All right, y'all, so I'm over at my in-laws now. I'm gonna do this a little differently than what I originally planned, just to try and save myself some energy, because like I said, it is 95 degrees. It's freaking hot. At least in the shade it feels like it's only 89. Alright, as you can see there, I got my fan forcing a breeze. Don't mind the mess of the boat. I got a lot of stuff in here right now, just mainly because of doing this fish finder. But we're going to go ahead and start by, like I said, pulling the Lowrance off first. I've already got the finder off, got it disconnected here, or the unit. So I'm gonna pull this bracket, move it up to the front, and then we'll go from there. Y'all stay tuned. Alright, what I'm doing now is hooking up power. So this panel has 4 screws. And then I can actually run power probably right into this switch. I know it's 12 volt, or my trim, which I also know is 12 volt. I could run it there as well. So pretty sure my voltmeter is at the house as well, but I'm also going to run my transducer wire up here as well. So before I do power, I think I'm going to do that. I'm going to run my transducer wire first. Just makes it a little bit easier for me, I guess. do have a cable grabber snake that I bought at Harbor Freight. I think it was like 15 bucks. Very useful, especially when you're running cables through tight spaces, and it's more proficient to me at least than a coat hanger. So I used wire coat hangers. They're hard to find now, so I went and grabbed a snake to be able to do the same thing. Alright, so that was way easier than in my old boat. My old boat I actually had to use the snake. This one I just got up under the console, pushed it up. This is literally all the cable I have left, so it's going to be just perfect. Give it a little bit of slack. Hopefully this doesn't get messed up. Looks like I should be fine. I just have to leave that bottom screw off, which is fine, I don't care, that's alright. And there's the transducer cable. So now all I gotta do is hook in the power cable and we're good on the front. Way easier than I thought it would be. Way easier. Like I said, my old boat, that was way harder to do than this one. So I just gotta figure out which one of these are power, which one's ground. Which actually, I can go off of this relay right here. Black to black and red to red. So that's going to be a ground right there. This one's going to be a power. There, and as long as I hooked it up right, I should be able to plug in the fish finder, depth finder, whichever you want to say, side scan, hook reveal, whatever you want to say, and no power. Okay, that's fine. Front fish finder will work with this switch. That's actually what eventually I want to get all of my electronics to, like the switch, and they come on. So that's good to know. This only has power if the switch is on. I might actually run all my fish finders to, probably not to this switch right now, but eventually I will get another switch back here by the console that I just flip up and all my electronics come on. So that's good. That's exactly what I wanted. I didn't even know that. So good deal. Great deal, actually. learn how to do this stuff by yourself, you're gonna save yourself so much money. You know, I'm not sure, because I know electronics enough. I used to be a mechanic, that I feel pretty confident in being able to do all this stuff. But I would assume $200 to $300 to install a fish finder if you took it to a shop somewhere. Again, I don't know for sure, because I've never done it, but I would assume $200 or $300. And I have 3 fish finders on here now with the new Garmin that I'm installing. That's $600 to $900 that I'm saving myself by installing this. So this video will be a how-to, and it might not be exactly perfect professional. I try to keep my stuff pretty professional, but I would love to save y'all some money, because it's expensive. A lot of things are expensive nowadays. So if this video helps, be sure to hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and hit the bell notification. I will be doing more boat upgrade videos. I'm just waiting for it to cool off. You can see I'm sweating my butt off right now, but I wanted to get this fish finder on here because I'm probably going to try and go fish either tonight or tomorrow on it. And I wanted a fish finder at the console and a fish finder up here. So again, if this video helped, I really hope it does. Hit that like button and the subscribe button. For the power, the biggest thing you want with your power for your fish finders is 12 volts. If you have a voltmeter, you can do it to the 12 volt. Luckily, I know this panel is at least 12 volt. This plug right here is 36. I wasn't sure about plugging it into 36 volts, so I didn't want to blow my unit up. So I went with what I know is 12 volts, which is the power to this here, my trim and all that. Or you can hook it directly to the battery, to a single 12 volt battery, and that will give you 12 volts as well. For your transducer, like I said, the snake or a wire coat hanger, if you have a grandma or somebody who still has one of those, you can use those. They're way cheaper, but the snake, that thing is, I think, 36, no, it's 50 foot. So, you know, this will go the whole boat twice, plus some. So, anyways, back to the video. Sorry, I would love to save y'all some money. I've never had one installed professionally, and I've never installed one professionally, but I used to be a mechanic with electrical experience, 5 years as a mechanic. My favorite subject was electrical. So I feel a little competent and confident in being able to say this will be how to install fish finders. If you find this video helpful, hit that like button and hit the subscribe button and hit the bell notification. I will be doing more boat upgrades. Go check out the last one where I put the new trolling motor on, and then we'll also be doing more upgrades as well. I plan on replacing the carpet, all that. Anyways, the biggest thing when you're doing these fish finders is you want to take your time. You want to make sure not to ground anything out, especially when hooking up the fish finders, because you do not want to spark your fish finder and fry your unit. Now, so if you have any questions on any of this, put them down in the comments. If I don't know the question, I'll refer you to a video. I'll find a video for you and I'll refer you to that video so that your question gets answered. Electrical wise, I feel pretty confident in it. On the fishing side, I've installed the Lowrance hook reveal on my old boat and on this boat twice. 3 times actually. I moved it, had to rewire it, all that. Haven't had any issues with it yet. I also put my Humminbird Piranha Max HD or DI on the old boat and on this boat twice. So I feel like I'm a little competent in it at least. Stay tuned. I don't want to ramble too long. Alright, so this is something a little different. I'm gonna have to take these screws out, these 5 screws, to be able to put the splash guard and the mount on there. Little different than what the Lowrance was. It already came pre-assembled. All I had to do was bolt it up and I'm done. This I'm gonna have to take out. I don't really like that, but I don't really have a choice either. So all I have with me is my drill. I'm gonna go the lowest possible setting I can, take my time so I don't break anything. I've marked it with a marker. I tell you what I'm actually gonna do is I'm gonna go flush with that again. Just like that, with the curve of the boat, and I'm gonna mark these in the center so it gives me room to move up and down, so that I can actually level my transducer. Alright, so I got the pilot holes marked. Now what I'm going to do, again, painter's tape would be best. I don't have any. I'm going to use electrical tape, and I'm going to just put little spot or tape over these holes and drill through those. Stay tuned. Hopefully this works. Alright y'all, so I'm going to just run it through that drain hole right now. For now, I might move it later. I am going to have to put the keeper screw in here. Same thing, mark it, tape it, and then put your screw in. I'm going to wait till I get home on that so that I don't have to pull it out and re-epoxy it, because I am going to have to epoxy. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to run my transducer cable across into here. I'm going to zip tie it right there at those bundle of wires, and then probably again right here. Run it through. I'm going to have to use my fish hook to get through this part. Run it up into this hole right here. So I'm going to go ahead and start on that. Y'all stay tuned. I'm going to put the camera up on the front of the deck just so you can kind of time lapse see what I'm doing. And when I get it up here, I'll check back in with y'all. Y'all stay tuned. Got the cable. I'm going to put this little weight on it and then run it up through the hole. So what it says to do is to wrap it around itself. I'll go about like that. It says to do it just like that. Just like that. And I still got enough to put it up on the mount. If I have to, I can move this down, no problem. Alright, I feel like it's, I was gonna put you at the other end, but it's a little too bright still. Finally the shade's at the house, so I'm gonna go ahead here. I found some nuts and bolts, so I'm gonna go ahead and put this bracket on here, and then go from there. Last step, y'all, is getting power to the unit. Alright, I'm gonna go through setup real quick, and then I can show you my biggest difference that I noticed right off the bat is it's touchscreen, which I absolutely love. It's going to be a lot easier to mark stuff instead of having to do it on there. Also, I can zoom in and show the camera things, which is really cool. We're a power boat. Minimum safe depth, we'll go 3 foot. Vertical clearance, we'll do 10 foot. Collision alarm range, let's go 1,000 foot. I don't really know. Go 1 minute. Not really sure what all this is. I'll have to do some reading on that. Accept that. Your charts are not up to date. Connect the active captain app to your chart plotter and download the latest chart updates. I'll go through all this later. Could not detect a connected transducer. That's not good. GT56. It could just be because it's not in the water. GT56 UHD. Settings, communications. Don't need any of that right now. System. Auto power up is off. I want that off. Alright, so biggest difference, it's touchscreen. Next biggest difference that I notice, it has gauges here, which is pretty cool. I don't know exactly what I need or if it's even able to connect to my boat, but I thought it was pretty cool. It also shows time and GPS signals. That's really cool. Now I can no longer use an excuse of I didn't have my phone and I can't lose track of time. So Mariah will be happy about that. But we'll do some more testing stuff out on the water, make sure it all works, and kind of go from there. I'm gonna call that the video, y'all. I'm gonna call that the video. I appreciate everybody for watching. Like I said, if you haven't already, hit the like button, the subscribe button, and hit the bell notification so you're notified whenever I post new content. I will be doing a giveaway at 100 subscribers, so make sure you're subscribed to the channel. I appreciate everybody who has subscribed to the channel. I will do some differences, some comparison video with the Lowrance Hookerville S9 inch and the 93sv by Garmin. Maybe later if I end up going fishing, or tomorrow, or next time I take the boat out, I'll make sure to include that. I appreciate everybody for watching. This is how to install a fish finder. If you have any questions, leave a comment in the video, or leave a comment in the comments below. Check out my other videos. Check out my boat upgrade with the Minn Kota trolling motor that I put on here. And y'all have a great week. I hope everybody enjoyed the video, and we'll catch you next time.